Hi everyone, it's Lisa Selthofer from Spot On Agility. How are you? I wanted to take a quick moment today to first of all give a quick shout out to all of my friends, competitors, and judges who are going to be attending Westminster this weekend. I have not had an opportunity to go yet, but I did do a little bit of research on Westminster, and I did not realize that it is the oldest continuous dog show in the United States, and it was started on May 8th of 1877. That was quite the long time ago. For me, what I absolutely love is the fact that they've now added agility, and the folks that will actually be competing there are all at the master's level, which means they have earned the right to be at Westminster. So agility did join Westminster only in 2014, so it's not that old, but it quickly became one of the fan favorites, and I can see why. One of the exciting things is that the Master Agility Championships is actually going to be aired on television. And I do have a link on my website, and you can get that at spotonagility.com/Westminster Agility /. Okay, so be sure to get the link on that, because that will actually be this Saturday evening, and it's always fun to watch. So why do I think that Westminster is so much fun, especially with the agility? First of all, for those of us who've been around for a while, it is a great opportunity to watch our friends competing at such an amazing event. I love to be able to root my friends on, and the competitors, the dogs that we know and love. It is just really, really special. It's also fun for me because I get to see my fellow judges all dressed up and looking quite spiffy, I may add, and judging my friends. So it's really, really fun. Plus, to be honest with you, who doesn't love to watch dogs playing? And it's also a family-friendly event. One of the things that's also great about watching agility, especially for the master level folks, is you always get to see some different handling styles through the courses. So the nice part about the course is it's laid out, but each individual team gets to decide how they're going to get their dog through that course without any faults and doing all of the obstacles correctly. So that's really fun to watch. One of my other favorites is I've been talking about beginners in agility, and I think that Westminster being on television is fantastic for the sport, and there's a lot of things that the beginners can get out of Westminster. So first of all, they get to watch it in their living room. Like I said, it's a family-friendly event, so it's something that can be on the television and the whole family can enjoy, including the kids. So speaking of kids, most people don't know that there's also a junior program in the AKC, and there's junior showmanship, there's juniors in agility. So it's a great sport for kids to get involved in as well. Always look for your junior programs, and thanks for the like, guys. Yeah, the juniors, we love juniors. Hey Sean, how's it going? Thanks for joining me, by the way. So beginners, what's in it for them? First of all, I think that this is a great opportunity for beginners to watch these master handlers, and they get to see the future, the things that they can do with their dog. It gives them handling ideas. It gives them maybe the incentive to get involved in such a great sport. And it's really fun to do with the dogs. And that gives beginners an opportunity to watch that from a safe environment in their home. Sometimes going to a trial can be intimidating, and this is great. They can watch it on television just like they would any other sporting event or TV show. I mentioned the junior program. We definitely have got to get our youth involved in positive traits and positive activities, and I'll tell you what, agility is definitely one of those things to do that. Also, one of the other things of watching for beginners is I think this is an opportunity for them to see that they don't have to be perfect to participate in agility. As much as I want to wish all my friends well, the truth of the matter is Agility is meant, especially the agility courses at this level, are meant to challenge the handlers and the teams. And what that means is sometimes there's going to be mistakes. And that's great for beginners to see that master level folks are still learning that sometimes you decide to do things one way and it doesn't quite work out the way you want, or sometimes dogs are just dogs, and sometimes dogs are just dogs. I'm gonna leave it at that because that can be the fun of it, whether they, they have the doggy zoomies around the ring or whether they just misread a cue. That's part of what makes the sport so much fun. It is a team event between the handler, the human, and the dog. So it's great though that these beginner folks can see that you don't have to be perfect and that things are going to happen. That's just the fact of agility. The other part is I do